Hey Aries, this is your February 20th daily reading. If you'd like to be notified of your future readings that come out, please like and subscribe to the channel. I try to get the daily readings out at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern, the day before. But I'm a little late with yours for today, but your 21st will be out at 8 p.m. this evening. So, Aries, what does their February 20th look like? What is their focus? Obstacles, advice, and potential outcome. Please and thank you. Aries, February 20th. We'll be using the vice versa as normal, and I'll link your your monthly February in the description if you want to check that out. Okay. So while I was shuffling, the Hermit came out. So I'm getting that this is just kind of something that's going on in the background, or something you're dealing with right now, which is the Hermit. And I'm getting you're just needing some time to yourself. Or you have been taking time to yourself to maybe get a different perspective about something, or just to, you've seemed like a little bit of an introvert lately. And it could be that you're just, kind of collecting your thoughts, collecting data about a situation. You're just kind of taking some time to yourself and not really being out there as much. Your focus for the 20th is the Page of Wands. And so what I'm getting your focus is that you're kind of feeling a spark of creativity, or you have a new idea, a new project, which could be why you've been taking time to yourself, is to kind of like think on this project, or new idea that you're kind of working out in your head. This is a very good card. It's talking about passion, energy, motivation, creativity. So you have that about something, some kind of idea or something you're wanting to start. And maybe that's why you've been taking this time to yourself, and it's really just kind of like getting it straight in your head. So your obstacle is the Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of choices to make. You have a lot of decisions that need to be made regarding this new idea that you have. Or you're even like bursting with creativity right now, and bursting with so many ideas. You're like, I don't really know which one to go with. But your answer is coming. That's, again, why the Hermit's here. Your answer is coming. You just need to take time to yourself and really think it through, and then it'll be like one of these cups right here will like just come to you like an aha moment. You'll be like, this is the one I need to start moving forward. Your obstacle is the Tower. So, your advice is the Tower, sorry. And this is actually a good side of the Tower. I don't ever really see the Tower as being a bad card. But that doesn't mean that the Tower is always an easy card. But if you had to choose between which side of the Tower you got, this would definitely be the one I would want. Because yes, this Tower's being torn down, so to speak, but there's nothing really in here. It's just, the advice is just to really get rid of the things that are empty, that don't add to your life, that aren't, really fulfilling you. You have the outcome as the Nine of Pentacles, so this could be, clear out the junk, get rid of the junk, stop spending money on junk, which that's probably just a really small piece of it. But like I said, this is just like a daily. So this tower, even especially on this side, it's just like clear out the old so you can make room for this new that you're working on. So the stuff that, this tower is empty. There's nothing in there. Nobody's getting hurt, from this coming down. It's just time for the empty happiness to go away, the things that don't really bring you joy. So I just really get clear, clean out the old to make room for the new, because you do have new coming in. You have the Page. So, yeah. And then you have, sorry, I'm all choked up. So your outcome is the Nine of Pentacles, and this talks about luxury, abundance, stability, financial stability, but it also talks about finding what gives you joy, and not from outside, but what really fills you up and makes you happy on your own, if that makes sense. So like, a lot of people, this is just an example, a lot of people, when they're feeling down, they go and participate in retail therapy. So they go buy things to try and, make them happy. But those things really aren't going to make them happy. So this is just finding what makes you happy, what makes you happy inside, what fulfills you. And I mean, the Nine of Pentacles also talks about luxury. I mean, look at her. She's in a gorgeous dress. She's in a garden full of pentacles. She's living the high life. She's really happy, and that's what your outcome is. And you just got to clear out the old to make way for this. And, you have this new beginning, this new project, this new idea that is going to bring you happiness, once you, can kind of decide what the first step is. I get this is like very, very early on in this project. Like you're not even really in the planning phase. You're just like trying to pick what project you want to work on, or which way you want to go, possibly even which job you want to go with. You just have a lot of options right now. So right now you're just kind of in the deciding phase. But the end game is that all of these cups are good choices. Not one of these, there's not like a black cup in here, or anything like that. All of these are good choices. All of these are good options. That's why it's so hard to choose. But you take away or get rid of the stuff that's no longer really serving you, and that's going to help you kind of pick which, it's going to get rid of some of these options probably, so it can help you narrow it down, because you can't focus on all of these cups at once. You need to focus on one and really work with that to get you to this point. And I get that's what you're doing. So this is seriously a super early stage in this process, but it's it looks exciting and it looks great, and it definitely looks promising. So let's see what Oracle card. I think I'm just going to go with Nature's Whispers, because this is a very pretty reading, and these are very pretty cards. So Aries, what message or guidance do you have for my Aries friends for February 20th? Please and thank you. What message or guidance do you have for Aries? Okay, I think it's that one. Fresh approach. And this one is talking about making a decision, which kind of goes back to what you're working on, is making a decision. So, and it also goes back to this Hermit card. The fresh approach is that you've been kind of weighing these cups for a while now. You've kind of seen all of these options you have and choices and decisions that you have to make. So it's time to, go be the hermit for a little bit, get some clarity, do some soul searching, to what's going to make you happy. Get rid of this, get rid of this stuff that doesn't really make you happy, because that's just getting in the way. And just look at things with fresh eyes, especially with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is great to have when you need a fresh approach, because he is very creative. He isn't limited to in-the-box thinking. Not that the swords are in the box, necessarily have to be in-the-box thinkers, but they just kind of have a clear-cut way of thinking, and they want to make decisions fast. And the wands, the fire energy here wants to move fast, but he can also move fast because he can think outside of the box. He can see solutions and options to take that are a little bit require just a little bit more creative thinking, a fresh set of eyes. And so that's what you're doing. You're getting your fresh, you're kind of getting your creative juices flowing, picking, which way you want to go, getting rid of the old, because it's just kind of cluttering your sight. So, your sight around the issue, but you're heading towards abundance. Your end game is abundance and happiness and joy, and that's where you're going. All right, Aries, that's your February 20th. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.